Hey, what's up guys, this is Craig Peters, and today we're going to be on tip 2 of the Tone is in the Hand series, and today we're going to be talking about dynamic control. And this is something I think is pretty important. A lot of people I think forget when they tend to start playing more lead type playing or getting into the whole shredding stuff. It's easy to kind of forget the whole idea of dynamics and playing softer or medium style, because a lot of times when you're getting into the shred stuff you're so worried about playing all these notes. A lot of times guys even forget to even practice bending, let alone dynamics. Alright, so in this lesson we're going to be starting out real simple, and we're just going to be playing one note. And what I want you to do is take the pick and hold it fairly loose, just enough to where it can just wiggle in your hands. And then you're just going to kind of hit the string and just kind of softly brush the string, just playing one note. Even softer. And doing this is good because you start to learn how hard you have to pick to actually get the note you want or the type of dynamic you want. And doing this is good because you want to start off being able to know how hard you have to pick. Because if you just play everything you'll learn that you might get good at just, nailing that dynamic all the time if you're playing more faster stuff or metal stuff. But for doing this kind of thing, you want to be able to start off pretty much looking at dynamics from, let's say, like 1 to 10. 1 being really soft or the softest, and 10 being full-on pick stroke. So you want to be able to go in and out of these dynamics effortlessly. So let's say you're playing a simple pentatonic idea. We'll just use like the bottom half of an A minor pentatonic. And what we're going to do with this is we're just going to start off soft, and with each string that we go up, we're going to pick a little bit harder. So one of the things you can do is, as you're picking, you're going to start off by holding really soft, barely even gripping the pick, and just kind of brushing the pick on the string. And then on just one note, start to slowly grip the pick a little bit firmer and start to kind of push through the strings. You can think of it kind of like the whole Bruce Lee 1-inch punch thing, if you want to get into analogies. Just kind of like, you can pick hard without having to actually... The attack doesn't have to come from your hand or your wrist. It could be as simple as just kind of resting the pick on the string and then just kind of punching through it. So you can kind of apply that with this too. Just kind of starting off soft and then slowly kind of doing that. And then you can apply this to scales as well. So with this example, I'm going to use a G harmonic minor scale just to kind of keep it interesting from always doing C major. I'm just going to play the whole scale just at a soft dynamic, just to kind of, you want to be able to play this just to kind of get the feel for holding the pick softly while just running through scales. So we're going to do that now. And then what you can do is, as you start playing each ascending and descending scales, start to slowly pick a little bit harder. So what we want to do is actually control the dynamics of the scale and what notes we want to be harder and what notes we want to be softer. So let's try that now. also a good way of kind of hearing this too is you can actually palm mute the notes, so you can really kind of hear the attack of your pick. Kind of get that Al Di Meola sound going. So let's say you're playing something more like a melodic passage, not really scales. You want to be able to control dynamics in certain parts. So kind of accentuating certain parts that can kind of give it a little bit of more of a dramatic feel. So let's try that. So what I want you to do is next time you're playing your guitar and you're working on anything that you've been learning, let's say arpeggios or other scales or even other just melodic ideas, try, instead of just worrying about playing it accurately and nailing the notes, actually trying to nail a certain dynamic feel to it. So let's say you have something like kind of a major 7 arpeggio. And with this stuff, you want to practice it not with a very high gain. You want to have kind of a overdriven, maybe tubey kind of bluesy sound, so you can really hear what you're picking, and also something to where if you pick it soft, it almost sounds clean. But then when you start to pick a little bit harder, you can start to hear the dirt in the tone a little bit. So let's say like a. So try using this stuff with everything that you're learning, whether it be, like I said, scales, arpeggios, runs, and just try to develop the control of your dynamics, because that's ultimately going to make you a better player by having that control and just make you more of a well-rounded player.
If you like these videos and you want to see more, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.